Hey, let's see. Does that work yet? Okay. Let's see. Does this show up? Yes, it does show up. Okay. Let me just get the chat up on my phone. Okay. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay. Now I need to pull up the chat on my phone. How do I do that? There, live chat. Okay. So let's do an audio test. For now, I'm gonna turn the heater on and still talk. Let's see how good is the sound if I still talk loud like this. Let me know. I mean, I guess I could just listen back to it. Yeah, left. Okay. That's gonna sound horrible in a sec. Okay, let's see what happens. Let me know. Wait, what? I'm gonna turn the heater on and still talk. Let's see how. That's actually not that bad. If I still talk loud like this. That could be worse. You can still kind of hear me. Okay, thanks. I think that's all. Okay. Jesus. Okay. For anyone who is here after the fact, there's a little test stream, I guess. I want to see how this goes and maybe do some more streams in the future. Today I'm just gonna work on some panels for my kitchen. Okay. Let me just... Probably gonna have to get the chat bigger. Not that it matters, no one's here. Ah, these headphones are so annoying. Let's see. Can I get this bigger? Is there any way of getting the chat big? That's the question. Why don't you write that? That'd be good if I had the chat on here as well. To do that, can we do that kind of? Okay. Well, I'll just get working. Oh, it is still boiling. Okay. Okay. And this one. So, these two pieces are going to be above my oven. And this, this, and like this. I need to glue them together like so. Oh, Jesus Christ, one of them is not square at all. Huh. Let's see which one. I think this one's almost square, and this one also pretty square. Okay. Surprising. So if I put these like so, and then fucking knock everything over, cool. Then hold this here. Yeah, okay. Let's cut these square. That's gonna be my first step. Let's get you there. Perfect. It's looking too loud. Do some testing with the table saw. Test that. I can talk more into the mic. I can hold the microphone like this as well and stuff like that. No chance, nothing.
If you hold it closely.
So I have to hold it like this.
It's very delayed, that's why I didn't realize.
Oh,
but when
okay.
the tables were on, you spoke and
So,
it was very choppy. Like
well, I was considering doing this. So I have to hold it like this.
It's very delayed, that's why.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn everything back on. Number 1. Number 2. Okay, I'm still talking, I'm talking while working, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, testing, we're testing things, wow, very testing. So, how did that go? Yeah? How does it sound? Is it like really bad or is it like...
Fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
It's similar to how this was?
I guess it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how secure it... Yeah. I need something that like comes around like this. But for now, I guess I have this. Okay. There we go. This is now as square as I can get it. Yeah, that's much better. Perfect. Okay. Now we need to glue these two together. I don't know how well you can even see this. Oh yeah. I didn't even move the camera back. There you go. Okay. So, to make my job a lot easier here, I'm gonna put some dowels in here. I feel like a POV of this would be better, but hey. Oh, that's really pulling my beard. Oh! Okay. I will just be mindful of it. Okay. We want it from this side, so this is our reference point, our fixed reference point. So like this. There we go. Now I can just drill some holes here. There we go. That was the wrong size. There we go. Okay. New battery. There we go. I feel like maybe from further away is better. There, good enough. There we go. Okay, and now the same thing here. We just need the same reference point, that's important. We are referencing from the front, like so. There we go. There we go. I hope I have dowels. I really don't know if I have dowels. Okay. I think this thing came with some dowels. Let's see. Yeah, it came with 3 dowels. Wow. Okay. Now I can put these parts together. Yeah, I feel like this would be better as a POV, if you can see what I'm seeing. Because I feel like you can not really see what I'm doing. I could move the camera. Yeah. Yeah, that works really well. But now I just need to... Do I even have anything long enough? No, not even close. Okay. Let me first move some stuff around for you guys. Get this camera. Oh, they just knocked the thing loose. Oh, of course. Of course, I knocked this loose. That work? There we go. Okay. Then now you can kind of see what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna roll this over here. Yeah, now you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I need to glue this together. And by using these 2 dowels, I can keep this pretty aligned. The only problem we're having is I don't actually have a clamp that is long enough for this whole entire thing. So I'm gonna do a little trick. Let's see. I need some scraps. I know you can't see anything right now. I'm just looking for scraps. Maybe I can just use these. These. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, nope. Of course not. Of course not. Yeah, this one should work. Yeah. So now I can clamp these blocks onto here. there. And then we clamp these blocks onto here. There we go. And then I should be able... Oh god. So now I should be able to do this. There. And here. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. This is not working. I need to raise it. Okay. By raising these off the ground a bit. Oh god. This is so bad. I'm doing such a bad job at this. Where's the other one? There. I have one more space here. There we go. Okay. There. Now we clamp here. Okay, these need reclamping. So these need to be a bit tighter than the other ones, so that these don't move. And then I should close this up. And then we do this one here. If I have like a rubber mat or something, I could add a bit more resistance. There we go. That is not working as well as I was hoping. Okay. New plan. I'm just doing tests now to see how I can effectively clamp this, because I do not have clamped long enough. I think it will be better as if I clamp something this way on here. Question is just what? Do I use the same blocks? I guess I could use the same blocks, kind of like so. Okay, and I don't need to worry about the back because that won't be visible. So if I clamp this like this, pretty strong now. Okay, and then oh, well, it's clamped now. Oh, that does lift. Ooh, that lifts. Not great. But in theory, it seems to work. If I put like a weight on here, let me grab something. One weight. I haven't clamped this yet. I mean, it'll probably work, right? Just need to hold them up. Okay, and like so. Oh god, it gets lifted so hard. And then here's like a little gap, so that's not good. So maybe if I put a little piece, little spacer down there, something thin. Here, just a thin little scrap, like this. And we're putting that right down here. There's no glue on here yet, so this is just a test anyways. This should be right on the gap. Okay. Definitely need more weight though. So let me grab some more weights. One. And two. How well does this go together now? Still not great. Also, this almost looks open. This is not that simple. Ooh. Clamping something without long enough clamps is annoying. Wait, isn't there a trick where you can... Okay, let's reset. Isn't there... Now I think about it, I think there's another way I can do this. Okay, let's remove these. Oh god, not used to having wires on me. So, do not need these weights anymore. There we go. Let me zoom out a bit. We already are zoomed out, okay. Oh god, I should not move the camera so much. There we go. Should be good enough. Oh, hi Mike. Okay. Since I think you probably haven't seen anything else, I'm just trying to clamp this piece. That'll go on top of my kitchen, and I do not have clamps that are long enough. Yeah, first time streaming, to be honest, so... Okay, I tried a different method earlier, but... Oh, I hate moving these sometimes. I think I should be able to... Oh, I hate moving these. If I move this way around. Oh, there. Okay. There. If we do it like this. Actually, probably better have it on the side. Yeah, I think that's the key. There, we put it on the side. And then we take a second clamp. That on the side, and there we go. And now we can clamp this. Easy. Okay. So that works. Okay. Now I just need to... I put some dowels in here. Now we just need to make sure that this actually closes properly. It's more important to clamp on this edge here. I don't have any glue in yet, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's see. How does that go? Obviously it's getting pulled up right now. But that is not the worst. I'll probably put this like so, and like so, so I can clamp here, so I can ensure a better fit. There we go. So if we clamp this, and then we clamp right here, and then I can make sure this fits like here with some clamps, and then I should be able to clamp this a little tighter. I feel like that might work. If I get these bigger over a longer span, that should work. Okay. Let's just put glue on. Okay. Oh god. Ah, and just broke my dowel. Cool. That was not the best move. My dowel set, my dowel jig came exactly with 3 dowels, meaning I have 1 more dowel. There. Do we keep it raised? If I keep it raised, yeah, okay. I'm gonna put some pieces on here to keep it raised. And I can use these to clamp it properly. Okay. Oh, it is so hot. It is so hot in here. What do you think? Is this correct orientation or the other way? Yeah, das ist fine. There we go. Okay, then this one here. I'll just keep this together like so. And then this piece here. Okay, let's get some glue. Okay. Okay. There we go. And together. There we go. There we go. And we clamp this on. That should work just right now. There we go. And then one more here. Oh god, does this clamp not work? Okay. There we go. And then this piece goes here. And then this one goes here. And we clamp. Okay. Oh Gott. That does not look like it's together yet. So let me just loosen these two. There. And now it's together. There we go. And now we can tighten these again. That looks pretty closed. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And over here it looks really close too. Let me just... Okay, definitely gonna have to... The other side isn't perfectly closed, so I'm just gonna add some plants back there. I know you can't see that, but I'm going, so I'm sure you know what it's like. Gluing stuff up, you don't really have that much time. Okay, and this is veneer, so I don't have much that I can sand. Okay, that's this piece. The only question is, can I move it without ruining the whole thing? So I can keep working on other stuff while that dries. Where did I even put my glue cap? Here. Found it. Okay. Interesting. Just give me a second. Just checking how the stream's going. Okay, that's working. Maybe it's easier if I... Wait, I'm gonna have to close this. Can go on YouTube. That should give me a bigger chat. Damn, I'm so sweaty. Oh, it is so hot here. Jesus Christ, it is hot. I don't know how hot it is where you guys are, but yeah, that gives me a bit of... Can I get the chat any bigger? Not really. Okay, oh well. There we go, that's the chat a little bit bigger. Okay. Ooh. Actually, that's a really bad idea, because now I can't see myself anymore. I don't know what I'm streaming. I think it's gonna have to be this, doesn't it? Okay, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but you can hear me and that's good enough, right? Okay, so can I move this without it breaking? Let's see. Yes, looks good. Okay. That is looking good. Now, where do I put it? I guess I can just put it behind me on the workbench. Okay. Oh, heavy. There we go. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I really need AC in here, I feel like. Manual labor and hot weather do not mix well. Let me give you guys a bit of a higher view. There. Okay, I just need to tidy up the stuff I got out. Might as well do it in here, right? Jeez, why is it so bright? Yeah, set to auto. Let me see. Should be able to set. No? Yeah, why is it +2? There. That should be a bit better. Not so bright. I think the problem probably the shutter speed. Now I think about it. Wait, sorry. I need to change one more setting on the camera. So this is set to program auto, right? I can change this. But does it? Okay, that should be fine. Okay. This way around, I think. Yeah. There we go. Okay, putting that away. I think that's the first time I've actually used this double jig. Okay. The next thing I have to do is do a bunch of edge banding, and I hate edge banding. But I guess that's what we're doing now, isn't it? That's the way. In the videos, you don't see all the stuff that goes in between. Cleaning up. Woodworking is slow. Oh, Jesus. Go. Okay. Oh, I just realized something. So basically, I am currently edge banding. Let me grab it. Ooh. That's right here. This is the door for my fridge. That was the fridge door. And I already cut a bunch of strips for the edges. That should be better. I already cut a bunch of strips for the edges. We go on here. But I ran out of edge banding. So I have enough for, because there's two doors, there's one over there as well. I have enough for 3 edges, so I was waiting for another set of edges. So I'm just gonna go grab the package and I'll be right back. There we go. Yeah. I hope my address wasn't on there. Do I know? Oh, yeah. There. That's basically a knife rod. Okay, so yeah, basically I have to order new edge banding. Go. Okay. And these edges just cut with scissors. So. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. There we go. So, got this piece here. So I just cut it right to length. Oh god. Oh, I hate working with these huge things. Oh, there. A little longer. There we go. So we got one. Oh, need something to weigh this down again. Oh, I hate edge banding. Okay, so we have one edge. Two. Three, and that is 4 long ones. Okay. 4 long ones. No, there's 3. I can count, don't worry. There's just so many. But there's not that many, but there's so much movement in these edges. I hate doing the long ones. They're honestly the worst. Okay, so we got 4 long ones, and I only got 1 short one for now. Was long enough, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me just... There we go. Okay. Now here. We can just use one as the template for the other. One. Then 2. And 3. There we go. Okay. That's the last bit of edge banding I had to do. So a whole row of edges just for that little bit. Oh well. I hope I'll need this again. Grabbing some tape so I can tape this back up. Okay. Well, no clue what to do with it now. Okay. I guess we'll just glue. Can I do 4 at a time? Might be able to do. So I'm gonna start with the short ones. With these long ones give me 8, and also let me just put this aside. There. So I'm starting with the short ones because let me just leave this here for you. There. There we go. So basically, this is the short edge. So if I put this first and then put this one second, even though it's only a millimeter thick, you'll still see a tiny bit of end grain. So if I put, let's do the wrong way around. So let's put this side first and then this side on. Then you will see like this. Then you'll see a tiny bit of end grain here at the back. You can probably not really see that, can you? I zoom in more. Not really. Well, you get the principle. So, and because this is the side that you'll see more of, doing this side first and then this side is the correct way. Oh no. I don't know if that made sense or not, but that is how it is. Okay, let me this, and then We're doing this. Okay, all right. There you can see enough, I think. Now I can put the second one on here as well. There we go. And now I should be able to do both edges at a time. One important thing I definitely want to do, put some tape on here so that the glue doesn't go onto the wood. And I have to sand the veneer, and because veneer is 1/2 millimeter thick or thin, there's a good risk of sanding through. There we go. Don't have a knife somewhere. Why do I not have any knives in here? I have scissors. It might be better like this. There. This way you can kind of see me as well. There we go. 1, 2. Then we do the same thing. I'm just going to do it on the good side because the bad side will basically not be visible, this being a fridge and freezer door. Go. And the other side. That's why you want to put everything on wheels. There we go. Oh yeah. Out of sight, out of mind, eh? Didn't see this one. I feel like this would be better as a POV. Hello, Peter Mustermann. Is that your actual name? Okay. Next, I'm going to put some tape on these. Yeah, for sure. Okay, first I'm gonna put some. Next, I'm gonna put some tape on these because the edges really quickly get so much glue on them, and this glue is horrible to remove. So wait, yeah, this glue is horrible to remove of these, and then you sand through the edges, and it's just a whole thing. So I always put tape on them before I start gluing them. Yeah. How are you doing, Peter? Yeah, I can not actually see the chat without walking over here. Ah, that's good. Yeah, I need to figure this out in the future better. My idea was get like VR glasses and then stream with them, but woodworking with like using power tools with VR glasses is not a good idea. And I already have this camera and microphone, so this is the cheapest way of just trying out streaming, I guess. I'm doing hot. I'm really hot. But apart from that, good. So stream. There we go. Okay, now what I like to do is taking these and taping them together. By doing that, it makes it easier to do them all together, like apply glue to them together. Oh god, no. Okay, never mind, that doesn't work with this one. Fair enough. Okay. And grab this to actually maybe let me grab a different piece. Yeah. Oh, I'm coming back. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let me show you the glue we're using. We're using this beautiful stuff. It's a contact adhesive. It's alcohol based and it smells horrible. I'm just grabbing a little offcut so I can stir. Actually, this is not going to work. Need a different offcut. Here. This offcut works. Okay, so basically this contact adhesive is a solvent and some kind of rubber substance. I'm not really sure. I mean, you can see, let me zoom in a bit more so you can see it a bit closer. It is so bright. Why is the camera showing so bright? Okay. Actually, I can just move the thing closer, can't I? So let me go up here. Oh no. Okay, good. If I accidentally unplug the wire and it's really short. What's up?
Would you probably use this to see things?
Yeah, I can use that. Thank you. I've received an iPad. This way I can see better what I'm actually doing. And I can see the chat. Okay. Okay, so basically, there's always this like rubber getting stuck to the bottom. So you really gotta give it a good stir. But it dissolves pretty quick. Wait, I need some brushes to brush stuff on, I just realized. I'll grab those in a sec. Yeah, literally. Support incoming. Oh, the stuff smells horrible. I'm probably gonna be drunk tonight. We always used to say, spend a day in the spray booth, get drunk for free. Okay. There we go. Well, now I need to move this back. Okay, I'm gonna move this so you can actually see what we're gonna do. There. That should be good enough. And we got some brushes. Yeah, small one's good. Okay. There we go. So the way you apply the stuff is, because there's an absorbent surface here, I first need to apply a thin layer, let it like soak in, and then apply a second layer. And you want like a bit of a glossy finish on there at the end. So let me just put this here, and then I can put the can here. Just a thin first layer is good. That's all we need right now. Oh god, it's going everywhere. Oh god. Doing smaller pieces is much easier because you can just put them on your workbench and do it instead of having to do it like sideways and stuff. It's a bit annoying, but it's fine. I see your chat. I can't look at it right now though. Just give me a second. Oh god. Okay. Should have moved the iPad over. This is gonna be the fridge and freezer doors. Hi Mo. Yeah, it's gonna be the fridge and freezer doors. This is the top of them. Most of the kitchen's actually already done. We're kind of jumping at the end here because I've been really busy doing this. So I have not made a video in a while. So I thought maybe if I stream, I can work on this and still kind of make some content for you guys. Oh god, I hate this stuff, it's so sticky. And I guess that's what it's supposed to be. So the second layer we apply needs to be a bit thicker. Oh god. It's much easier to do this when it's like upright and not laying. But hey. Also kind of interesting, this glue wants to be around like 20-25 degrees, like is when it's optimal working temperature, or like warmer than that. Because, so if you're usually doing this in the winter, you're kind of fucked, but because it is like 30 degrees in here, this glue is really spreadable. So after we do this, I'm going to show you what we do next, because we need to apply some glue to the edge banding itself as well. There we go. Good enough. Okay, let me move you guys. Actually, I don't need to move you guys, I can just move this. Whee! There we go. Okay. Now we take the edges and we do the same thing. We apply glue to them. Mm-hmm. There we go. And because this edge is long grain and not end grain, it doesn't absorb the glue as much, so we don't have to apply as much. And we can do a second layer right away. Okay. Now we do the second one as well. Yeah, I do think the iPad is a good idea. I was thinking of using that for like the chat, but I don't know, I just kind of wanted to get started and I forgot to grab it. Okay. Now that we've applied glue to everything, the next step is very simple, and that is waiting. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I don't want to get the glue on anything. Oh god. I hate this. Okay. So, and while we wait, we're gonna apply to the other side. There we go. So let's do the other side. Because we need to wait for the glue to become dry to the touch. And then we can put the edges on. The reason why I'm using this over simple iron-on edging is because it is way stronger and fully water resistant. Like this stuff you could probably use in marine like application. And this is a kitchen, so there will definitely be a lot of moisture, and the last thing I want is putting this much effort into this kitchen and then having the edges peel off, like, just be embarrassing. And yeah, I could use regular wood glue, that works great, but then I need to clamp everything, and you're gonna see in a second why I don't need to clamp anything here. And what makes the stuff so easy to use. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. And now, oh, it smells so bad. Okay. Okay, and now we do these two edges. Oh god, can you even see that? Yeah. Honestly, for this, it's probably better to have a... There. There we go. Now you can see it all. Mm-hmm. Oh God. Okay. One. And the other edges are basically ready. I just want to quickly apply this glue. There we go. Second layer. This glue is so expensive, by the way. One of these cans costs like 50 quid. There we go. Okay. So. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Now, let me spin this around for you guys. So you can see what I am doing. There we go. Okay, so it is dry to the touch now. And so are these edges. And I'll show you why this is so simple to use. All we do now is press the edge right on here. Just like so. Just a bit of pressure. There we go. And the edge is basically attached. To give it a bit, well, what you definitely do have to do, it's not just for fun, is to give some pressure. So I'm just gonna take some random wood scrap and you gotta apply some pressure to the edge. All the way. The more pressure, the better. And then that is basically it. That is basically all you do. And the thing sticks. Like, this is it. No clamping or anything. No waiting around. You just apply it and you're done. Okay, next one. Oh God. Some glue bleed through, damn it. There you go. Oh God, I'm getting paint on there. Oh well. There we go. Okay, there you go. And that is on there, and now we can do the other side. That should be dry enough at this point. Just gonna move this here. There we go. That is dry. That is dry. The edge. This edge could take a sec. Okay, this edge is fine. Let's go. Here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Almost taped like glued the tape on. Right, I have a better piece for this, for pressing. don't know where to put it. Ah, there. Yeah, it's just a block of wood, but that should make it a lot easier for me. There we go. Okay. Okay, one more. Yeah, good enough. Go. I feel like, again, this would probably be more interesting if you could really see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. That's the edges on. There we go. Next are the long ones, which I am not looking forward to. Okay. Let me put the glue aside for now. This as well. First I need to, before I can do the long ones, I need to cut back the excess. To do that, I'm just going to use the saw and just put it on here. There we go. That's another cool thing about this glue. You don't have to wait for it to dry or anything. You can just straight away, right after pressing it on, you can keep working. Okay. Oh, I am boiling again. Okay. Next, I need to sand and flush. So, some sandpaper and a sanding block. And there you go. And there was, okay, it's not this one. There is one edge that didn't cut very well that I'm going to have to sand all the way. Okay, that's good. And is this the one? Oh no. No, this one's fine. This edge. It's a different one. Can you even see me? Almost. Back. go. Is this the one that I need to resand? No, must be the other one then. I think it's this one. Did I do this? Oh no. But yeah, this one's way rougher. I'm gonna sand this before I put the, what's it called? The Edgebanding on and glue. Gotta knock off any rough edges. Okay, does not feel too bad. Okay. Woo. Okay. Okay. Next, I need to put new tape on here. Yeah. The next step. Can you even see me do that? Nah, that might not be very interesting. If I don't pull this a bit closer. I feel like it worked better before. Oh well, you can kind of see what I'm doing. Very interesting, isn't it? No talking or anything. It's very, very entertaining. Oh, it's so hot. I feel like I keep saying that, but it just really is. Oh, it's so hot. Okay. I'm gonna put tape on the one underneath, but I don't think you'll be able to see that from the angle. So just live with it, I guess. If you have a problem, you can say so. Oh God. This tape is so bad, like no stickiness. The cheapest tape I could find, so I guess fair enough. But the other tape is so much more expensive, the actual good one. Like, you get like, I think 6 rolls of this one for like £3 or something, so it's like 50p a roll. And the other, wait, yeah, no. Yeah, 6 rolls for £3. Yeah, I'm good at math. And the other one, you pay, I think almost like 3, 4, maybe even £5 for just one roll. It is way better stuff. Like the glue works better, and the whole thing's more rigid and stuff like that, but Jesus Christ, it's so expensive. I'm just taping edges. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, now you see what I've already done. Don't want to get dust under it, because then it definitely will not stick. Aw, can you? Thank you. I got a cola. Ah, so good. My savior. Okay. One more. One more edge. Okay. I feel like I don't really have anything to talk about right now. I'm just taping edges. Not really that interesting, is it? I mean, one tip for when you tape edges is you want to go a bit, like a couple centimeters at a time. That way you're going to be more accurate. Like you would think you can do it all in one go. You just pull it all the way over to the other side. But there's always variation in the tape straightness or the wood straightness, so yeah. There we go. Okay, that's those taped. And now the part I really don't want to do. Unless these ones, I had to put tape on them and then put glue on them, and it's just overall not a fun time. Go. Okay, 3 more to go. Like, this part isn't that bad, but then actually putting the glue on these huge earth edges is so annoying. Actually, I might have an idea. Let's put the tape on here first and then we'll go from there. Oh God. It is going everywhere. I hate doing this. Okay. What have you guys been up to today, huh? How was your day? Has it been hot? Has it been cold? Probably hot. Although, yeah, probably hot, to be honest. I highly doubt anyone's watching me from, I don't know. I don't know, where would it be cold right now? I guess the Antarctic or something. Very hot, yeah. What's the temperature in Germany now? Have you reached your 35 degrees yet? $34. Oh, geez. I wonder if there's even anyone in here that speaks English, or if it's just you guys. Peter Mustermann is Benny, right? I'm pretty sure. What? No way, nah. That wouldn't be Benny. Plot twist. Mo is Benny. Okay. What are you up to right now? You playing something? Because I don't think I'm that entertaining right now. Okay. Ah. Exactly. Two different names. Can't be the same person. Ah. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can tape the edges to this, and then should be a lot easier to apply the glue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks like it worked. Of course, Benny's losing his ranked. Is he playing with Horny? Like there's definitely some people coming in sometimes that aren't you guys. And I had someone earlier in the chat. But yeah. I mean, it's not exactly the most interesting thing I'm doing right now. I feel like it will be more interesting if I have like a cooler project or something that I'm doing at the moment or something, and then maybe in the thumbnail I can put a picture of what we're gonna build or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's more interesting than this. God, I hate doing this. They're always so warped. Like, look at this. I don't know how well you can see this, but this is horrible. Oh my god. Maybe if I just put some weights on the ends. Let's do that. I'll put some weights on the ends. Oh my god. Stop it. Oh god. Oh, I can have some thing here for now. Oops. Like, can I take this down like so? Yeah, that kind of works. Why was Simon? Is Simon that bad? Have you guys been playing with him? I fucking hate doing these edges. Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 I get it. I actually didn't look at the chat and I realized it while thinking about it. There are, at least YouTube is saying there are 7 people in here, so it's probably, or YouTube's lying to me, I don't know. There's definitely someone else in here. Right? Right. Stay optimistic in it. Oh. Okay. Almost there. Really hate doing this so much. Just going everywhere. Okay. Well, it's just gonna have to do. Ah, that Coke was a lifesaver. Okay, before I start applying glue again, I'm gonna have to really mix the glue. Make sure there's no big lumps of stuff floating around in here. Beautiful. Okay. How do I best do this? I think I'll do two edges on the same side at once. Yeah, that makes sense. Like so. And you come over here. Okay. See, can I make this a bit brighter? Yeah, that might be brighter. I'm not sure. Okay. Nothing too but to do it, eh? Oh, it smells so bad. Oh, God. It's dripping time. Mm. So, Benny, did you win or lose? Oh, geez, and now it's so bright again. Like, is it just me or is the camera really bright? Like, oh, fucking hell. I hate being down here. What should I have for dinner? Lunch? Dinner? I don't know. Any recommendations? Ah. Okay. Now, how do I do this? I guess I'll do this first, the second layer. Sure, it's your team's fault. Sure, buddy. I feel like this is not very interesting, is it? Just applying glue. I feel like I need to figure, I need to figure something out to talk about during these kind of parts where I'm just applying glue or sanding or stuff like that. Oh. The stuff dries so quick because it's so hot in here. And if it over dries, then I can't use it anymore. So maybe next time I should do the first layer, the like sealing layer, and then do both layers on the edge banding itself, and then come back and do the second thick layer. And then that should even out the drying time a bit more. I mean, this is the last bit of edge banding though, so not too bad. Okay. Now, need to apply glue to 2 of these edges. I don't really know how I'm gonna do the ends yet. And that's gonna be a problem because the weight's on there right now. Originally I just put some tape on, but the tape doesn't hold. So yeah. Ooh. I'm probably just gonna finish these edges and then gonna grab a bite to eat. What's the time? That's 6, okay. Okay. Let's see what happens when I pull this off. Does it just go everywhere? Ah, it does. Just kind of go everywhere, doesn't it? I just put some here, maybe that'll stick it down better. Nope. Okay. How do I keep this from going away? I mean, I guess this is kind of working. Maybe if I just put it like this. There. This way it doesn't go completely everywhere. Yeah. Okay. How's your bachelor thingy going, Mo, huh? How much work have you done on that? Basically done, right? The uni life. The uni life is working all day on a bachelor, right? 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 It takes so much glue. And it's so painful because I already said earlier, this glue costs so much money. So yeah. Okay. We're watching, like re-watching ReZero right now. Have you guys seen that? Okay. That's all the glue. Now we just need to wait for that to dry. Oh god. There's like, I don't know if you can see those. Wait. Let me come closer. Look at my hands. Like, can you see that? Oh no, there's a bunch of glue on them. And there's like these like thin little strands coming off. It's really annoying. Okay. Yeah. Like this is all dry to a touch now. But obviously the edge banding itself isn't. So I don't really know what you're supposed to do in this situation. But I think it has like I think you have like 15 minutes or something until you need to apply it. So I think I'm fine. Let's see how dry is this. Yeah, definitely not dry to a touch. Do you like my footwear? Do you like my beautiful shoes? Oh damn, there's such a difference to the bit where I reapplied and where I only did a new layer. Okay. Yeah. Like you definitely need to apply twice. Okay, it's almost dry to a touch. Almost there. I think next time I do one and then the other, because then this one can dry while I apply it. Like this one is dry while I do this one, and then this one dries while I apply this one there. That's the wording. Almost. Almost there. Jesus, so much glue on me. Okay, I don't want to wait anymore. I'm taking this off. Maybe if I just... Yeah, I think I can just do this. Yeah. Oh god. What do I do just alone? I mean, I guess I just do this. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad, actually. That does work. God. So much glue on this edge. I should not have peeled the tape off. Jeez, how long did I make this? So much glue everywhere. I really don't enjoy edge banding. Like, back at work, we had this huge machine that would basically do everything. So you have like your piece of wood, you put it in, you put the edge in, like in another part of the machine, and then it would go through the machine would cut off part of the material by the thickness that you set it by. So let's say you have a 2mm edge banding, it will cut 2mm off with a really sharp knife. So you wouldn't have to worry about any tear out or something. Then it would glue on the edge. And then it would fully trim everything. So this top bevel is like oversized right now. I'm gonna have to trim this by hand, round it over and stuff like that. The machine would round it over, trim it, trim the ends. Like you push this like in seconds. You put the piece through and then edges on. Those machines are so expensive though. They're like, I don't know, probably like, it depends on the machine, but they're probably easily like 20, 30 grand. And it's not like I'm doing a lot of edge banding work in general. It's just for this kitchen right now. And again, 20, 30 grand. It's not like I can afford that either way for an edge banding machine. The only option would be go to a shop that has one already and bring all my stuff there. But even that, I don't know if that's worth it for me. So this is just what it's gonna have to be. And I mean, these are the last edges. But yeah, it does take forever doing this shit. Also, one disadvantage of that is the glue that is used is basically like a hot glue, not really like a hot glue gun, but it's a glue that melts with heat and obviously isn't as strong as the glue I'm using right now. I'm not sure if it's the same kind of glue that you get when you use iron on edge banding. Basically, iron on edge banding is edge banding that has like this glue pre-applied to the inside, and then all you do is you use an iron to heat up the edge and the glue, and then it melts onto the workpiece. There you go. And then yeah, that's usually the best DIY route. Like, this is a bit overkill, but it's going in a kitchen and I just don't want to risk these edges coming loose, basically. The gist of it. That's why we're using this stuff. Even though it's expensive and time consuming. I do think part of the reason why this is so expensive is because I went for a good brand. But yeah, if I had to do this with just normal wood glue, like the clamping. Like, I don't even have enough clamps to do this. I don't even have clamps that are long enough to do this either. So this is literally, it's this or iron-on edge banding for me. And I did a test. I bought some iron-on edge banding. I did a test piece. And I put it into like the worst case scenario. Like I put the piece right over the kettle so that once in a while it would get like a bunch of steam. But I feel like that's like the best way of simulating like years and years of being in the kitchen. And the edge did peel off over time. So yeah, that's why I decided I need to use this stuff. Okay. Whew. Okay, let me peel this away. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is not the best thing ever to do, but hey, I'm doing it. Okay. Out the way. Okay. Okay. It's not really what I wanted. Oh God, I hate doing this. There. Okay. Like, look at this. Look at it like folding in on itself. Like, horrible. That's fine. I'll just do it as this. Probably gonna turn this around though, so you can see the edge I'm working on. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it like this. Okay. There we go. Okay. So what do I say? Okay, I'm gonna apply a layer. Then I'm gonna apply these two, and then I'll apply my second layer. There we go. Oh, I got a big whiff just now. Oh God, I hate the smell of this stuff. Like, it's just like pure alcohol. I definitely should be ventilating the space and stuff like that. But I am not. Because clearly I do not value my lifespan. But then again, I feel like you'd probably get the same amount of alcohol from like a beer or two. Maybe you'd probably get more from like a beer or two. So I guess this is like drinking a drink. So it's not too bad, I guess. Although, I don't know, it probably makes a difference if it goes into your lungs, right? Then if it goes into your stomach and then into your bloodstream. How does that work? What's worse for you? There we go. Okay, so that's layer one. Oh God, so heavy. Ugh. Okay. Come on, glue down to the board. Okay. Should be able to put this back on here now. Let's wait. Okay. It's so wavy, so annoying. Yeah, I need to get, I don't know how how visually entertaining is this right now? Because I feel like if I had a POV camera, you could really see exactly what I'm doing. So I just feel like the visual of that would be more interesting than watching like my back. So yeah, how entertaining is this for you guys? Visually, I mean. Like for now, I'm just gonna have to keep it like this because I don't want to buy like a bunch of extra equipment just to have like a POV camera thingy. Because who knows if I'm even gonna continue streaming for a long time. I mean, I'll just try this out for a couple streams and then see how it goes. I should probably announce the streams beforehand so that people know, hey, there's going to be a stream, and then they can come and be like, hey, there's going to be a stream. I'm gonna go watch that. Because that is a function on YouTube. I didn't really want to announce this one because I was still like doing a bunch of audio testing in the beginning. Look at it. So interesting. I'm being so entertaining right now. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna apply one at a time this time. So I'm gonna apply the top one first, and then the bottom one, and then stick the first one on, and then, yeah, this way they have more time to dry. That should work. God, so much glue and it's just dripping everywhere. Like, when I was doing all the other parts, like the drawers and stuff, they're way smaller parts. So I didn't have to do it like this, like sideways. I mean, I guess I don't have to do this sideways, but doing it like upright, it would be a lot of effort to like move it around a bunch, because these pieces are heavy and stuff, so I don't really want to do that. But yeah, when I had small pieces, I would just clamp them all together into one block, and I would apply like I would be able to put the glue on for like 10 edges in like a minute or something, or maybe 2 minutes. Like, it'd be so quick and efficient. And I'd do the same thing with the edges themselves. Like, I would tape the edges together into one big bundle and then just do that, because they'd be way shorter. Like, these are so long, I can't really do that. But yeah. Okay. One more here. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, last bit of glue, easy. Good. Okay, let me just close this properly. There we go. Okay, let's apply the first one. Should be, yeah, try to touch. Need to be careful that the edges don't touch each other, because they will stick to each other. Okay. Gonna start on this side. There we go. Oh, God. Okay. Oh god. Ah, yeah, the tape is just annoying. I need to pull the tape off. Ah, and of course it ripped. I need to pull the tape off, or I can't do shit here. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Oh god. Okay. These edges are so horrible to apply, man. Like the short ones really aren't that bad. It's really the long ones that are hard to do. There we go. Okay, now it's just pressing it on. Whew. By using like the edge, like I am here, instead of doing the flat, I'm using the edge. I can apply more pressure, like on a precise, like on each point, which should result in better adhesion. Not bad. Is this? Yeah, that's fine. It's gonna be fine. Can I still push this up a bit? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, it's moving. Yeah, okay. It was a little too low. Go, okay. Make sure it's properly on there. You can't see my POV right now, but there are some bits that aren't fully adhering. I need to give good pressure all the way along there. Ooh. What do you mean battery is low? Have I not been charging the laptop? Where even is the battery symbol for the laptop? I don't know. Well, if the stream dies, it's because the laptop died. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now the edge is properly applied. Okay. Whew. Next one. Yeah, good. That's fine. Should be fine for now. Okay. Yeah. Almost there. Last edge. I don't have to do any more edge banding for this entire kitchen. go. Just gotta press it on now. Takes so much pressure, like you really have to press hard, because you don't want there to be like a little gap at the end. Like that's the worst case scenario, I guess. Because once the glue is dry, it's dry, and you can't move it anymore. So if it's like slightly off, then you have to cut the whole edge off and redo the whole thing. I do not want to do that. I don't know if you can hear that. Like there's like a little like click sound. That means pulling itself off again, so it's not properly adhered yet. So you just have to keep pressing until it is. Okay. That should be that. Oh. Okay, and that is, oh, wait, let me move the camera real quick. There we go. Okay. That's all 4 edges done. Wait, there, all 4 edges done. And I think that's all I'm doing for today, because I'm getting hungry. Getting late-ish. It's like 6:30. I'm gonna call it here. Thank you everyone for watching. And I'll probably be back tomorrow. Okay, thank you.